Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Quick look here at SHIB, seeing what's going on. We're going to redraw out our fib levels here. Actually, we could probably just extend those over a little bit and pay attention to that lower level of liquidity. That's quite a gap there. We'll take a look at that on the back end data as well. So if you're curious, what we do here, we typically just look at the big picture and help understand what's going to be best practice for you. So I hope you can learn something today. If you do want to become a better trader, cryptocash.tech is a site link down below. Obviously, I do have a trading community, but more important, the trading signals and of course the university are highly recommended. So just keep that in mind if you're considering becoming a better trader. We have some pretty awesome Discord community folks in here. A lot of new people too coming over. We got almost 1,900 now. That's awesome. At the beginning of the month, I think we're at 1,500 to give you perspective. So welcome aboard, everybody. Love working with you. This is fantastic. Okay, so take a look here at the back end day. Let's get this up here first. This is liquidation levels. In other words, right there at about 1.1, or I'll just say 1,100, because again, this is the 1,000 SHIB on this chart, and the other one we're looking at is the traditional one. So the numbers will be a little off, but it's still the same ending. So right here at about 1.1, I'll just say 1.1 to keep it simple. That is effectively in heavy concentration of liquidation. Surprisingly, not a lot down below the price at this point. Again, this is just the last 7 days, but generally speaking, it looks like there's a lot more people shorting this coin than taking longs, right? Makes sense. All right, so now that we understand that, we can understand that there's a lot more liquidation up here in this range and not down here, okay? So hypothetically, the price may not go any lower because there's not much liquidity left, okay? In other words, a lot of profit's been taken, so to speak. Not to say it can't go lower. We're establishing lower lows, lower highs. Bitcoin sold off pretty heavy earlier today. It's kind of the struggle bus today, as I like to call it. So those are all things kind of factoring in. If we take a look at the daily, let's quickly work our way down here and just kind of get perspective on the big picture. So moving averages is the first thing I typically look at. We're testing the 20-day SMA right now. So if we don't close above, just say 1040 or 1.04 effectively, then we are definitely in a position where we're going to be closing below that, and we kind of got to open our eyes now, okay? Because this ascending trend could be discontinuing. Again, could be, should be, never truly know, but that's just kind of an indicator we got to pay closer attention. We have a moderate amount of volume just below the price action, so heavy concentration between 1,000 even and 1040. So we got that working for us, I guess, but it's just a consolation. Everything else we see here is bearish-ish. In other words, we can see stochastic swinging down, traditional RSI is right there at 50. Very close to 50 rather. So if we don't hold this level, we don't hold the line soon, we're going to be in bear town, okay? So again, the daily time frame, not fantastic, but it's not necessarily dire straits either. A lot of coins are actually at that point because they're all massively overextended. They're all still above the trend lines, but all the oscillators and indicators are being like, hey, this is a potential problem. We got to pay attention. So 4-hour time frame, what do we got? Well, let's quickly note here, first of all, stochastic swinging down, money flow index is low, and RSI is about halfway down. So when you got all that stuff combined, it's pretty safe to presume the price action could be right there as low as 30, or the RSI comes down to as low as 30. And we're in a situation where the money flow index keeps coming down. That could be a good buying opportunity. Now, those are the only dips I truly enjoy buying. In other words, when RSI is at 30, kind of that overextended state, and then furthermore, money flow index is super low, it means money's been flowing out of the coin for like 3 days straight, and that there's a likelihood of the price action bouncing back because it's considered to be overbought. Sorry, correction, oversold to the downside. So that's effectively something I look for, but everything else is truly bearish. This is just a very slight consolation. It's not even anything to bank on, okay? So trust me on this, it's not a good sign. But if we go down further and we continue to this exaggerated place, then we could say it might be worthwhile. Right now, we're only 12 hours into a potential of a 36 to 72 hour continuation. I really think we're going to see potential for the downside here. It's mostly telling us it wants to go down. So am I saying to short? No, but there's a lot of proof here telling us that shorts are going to have much more success than the longs. However, of course, you could argue that there's a ton of liquidity above the price action that could get swept too. That's oftentimes a very, very common thing. Okay, so if you flip a coin right now, you have probably just as much luck. Now, again, what's the point of TA if you're just flipping a coin, right? Well, there's a lot because you understand the mentality and the overall sense of where things are going, and you can empower yourself to make better decisions because of it. Because again, you can flip a coin, yes, but you're still picking a side, right? Again, you know which side is going to go or which side is winning. That's the side you want to be on. And right now the bears are winning. Let's take a look here. Ichimoku Cloud, all green lights to leave your short position open. There's literally no sign whatsoever telling us to take a long. Moving averages, we're below all moving averages too. Very few coins are like this as well. That's not a great sign. So this is not a good look, Shiba. I'm sorry. You're a cute dog, but your coin sucks right now. Don't take offense if you're emotionally involved with this coin. Don't be emotionally involved with any coins, by the way, FYI. If you are, you're probably in the wrong place. I'm not a moon boy. I'm just going to tell you how it is and shoot you straight. That's how it should be. That's how trading is. It's very abstract. There's gray areas you got to understand, but for the most part, you can't just be stuck on one direction. That's really ignorant. So anyways, enough about that. If you want some niceties, so to speak, here, jump on over to Bitunix, phenomenal exchange, no KYC, no VPN. They're an exchange that most of my US and Canadian members are utilizing now with great regard. Loving that, and I'm loving it too. They're one of my favorites. I loved Bitget, but again, full KYC didn't really work out too well for our community. Having said that, they got nice rewards between now and the end of the year. Be sure to take advantage of that exclusive offer. Okay, so check them out. Awesome stuff. If you got questions, reach on out. Feel free to hit me up on Discord, Twitter, or Telegram. Our Twitter's growing. Thank you so much. Also, thank you a ton for the 50.1K subscribers. We hit 50,000 yesterday. It's really awesome. So welcome aboard. Thanks again for all your support. We'll look forward to seeing you on the next one. Take care.